Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today on Farm Sim News, we're going to talk about when you could possibly play the NEXAT Pack. Casearias Modding's back working on their Casearias STX Steiger series. And Custom Modding have a manure lagoon. If you like staying updated with all the latest news in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. And let's jump right in. We are one day away from the release of the NEXAT Pack for Farm Sim 25. So here is a quick refresher on all of the information that you need to know. It's available for Xbox Series, PS5, PC, and Mac, and will be released tomorrow on Tuesday, March the 11th. In the past, DLCs have released around midnight CET, which would be around like 7 p.m. Eastern this evening after the time change. However, I have no idea when they're going to release this pack. It could also be tomorrow, around the normal blog time, which is like 9 a.m. Eastern right now. Pricing is $10. However, if you're on PC, you can get 10% off the pre-order using my link. It includes 12 machines from 7 different brands, 3 of which are brand new, and includes some of the largest equipment that we've ever seen from a DLC, ranging from 13.5 meters all the way up to 56 meters. You could disc, cultivate, inject, seed, plant, fertilizer, weed, and harvest, all with the different attachments. And with the harvesting unit holding 32,500 liters, you'll be in the field for a while, even with a 15-meter header. In-game pricing is pretty high, but that is to be expected, with the NEXAT carrier vehicle starting at $655,000. I've got a full video showing off customization and features of the whole system, as well as a Let's Play on Riverbend Springs using the harvesting unit in a real-world scenario in game, not just on a flat, square, perfect field. So check those out if you want to get a closer look at it, and make sure to tune in to the live stream today, hosted by Giant Software, going over the DLC and answering all of your questions. That's going to be linked down below and starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. Any other questions about NEXAT? Just let me know. The first patch for Farm Sim VR is out now with new additions, general improvements, vehicle and equipment improvements, balancing optimizations, and UI and visual improvements. The update can be downloaded right now on the MetaQuest Pro 3, 3S, and 2. And if you'd like to see a dedicated video on this, just let me know. I haven't made a big deal about it, but yesterday was the 7-year anniversary of the channel. My first video was on FS19. God, it's been so long. Jumping over to modern news, and we start with Casearias Modding and their Casearias STX Steiger series. Work began on this model last year with the intention of coming to FS22 or 25, but they weren't sure yet. The last time we heard about this was in October when Casearias said that they were taking a break from it, but would finish it up. And that's where we are today. They say that the model is about 90% done, with a few options listed, including exhaust options, decals, seat materials and colors, and more. The best is yet to come. Next up, Dince Modding shows off more progress on their John Deere 8R 2020. They've done quite a bit of work since the last time that we saw it back late last month. However, they say that there's not much to write home about right now with this. There's new LED styles added as an option for the lights, all exterior parts are completed, and the front rim ring is an option on the medium and wide wheels. Additionally, they are currently working on the wheel configurations and internal animations. Classic American Icons dropped another screenshot of their Big Bud Series 1 HN250 today, saying that work continues on the Series 1 buds and that the Series 2 is still a work in progress. Not a ton of information, but nice to get a little teaser and wanted to let you know. Next up, here's something we've got a lot of information on from the SMI Modding team, the return of their Fiat X70 series. This mod has been in both FS19 and 22, and now we get to see it for a third time. In FS25, it will feature various configurations and a completely reworked 3D model, which made it all shiny and new exclusively for FS25. This has been a super popular mod in the past, with the FS19 version having over 2,000 votes and averaging 4.4 stars and 4.6 in FS22. I could see the FS25 version being the best one yet. The SMI Modding team also provided a fact sheet of sorts to check out with some specs, including engine options for both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive versions, and power ranging from 60 to 120 horsepower, including a 670 pumped version. Ahran Modding has released a few more screenshots of their Rosselmash 161 combine harvester and the DS900 grain head, saying that it's not finished up yet. There's still 2 or 3 things left to do, and then it's going to be all done and ready for internal testing before heading off to Giants. Pascal Kautz is bringing back one of their truck mods, the Lizard OT2000. The The mod has been improved since the FS22 version, with a new third option for the truck and trailer as a bell trailer with no sides. Now, this could have been done previously, but you had to fold the sides down. This one's totally different. They've also added the setups as configurations instead of separate trucks and trailers, keeping the complexity of the pack down and making it easier to just buy one or two things and just customize them however you want. Moving along now, Adub Modding's Joskin Rotary Topper Pack is almost done and ready to send off for testing on all platforms. Just a few more tweaks, and then it's done. Chris S. and Riley S., creators of the Colossus Harvesters Pack and others, also helped out with this mod, making the decals. There will be 4 different versions, and they'll be found in the mowers category. Custom Modding is adding another mod to their Valmetal Max 10 Lagoon pumps, an actual manure lagoon. Additionally, Custom Modding says, in addition to the Max 10, the Max Track, and custom 7700 boss, the pack will now also include this customizable lagoon. And yeah, that is what Custom Modding sounds like. So there's 2 things here that we need to look at. Number 1, these mods will be in a pack and not individual mods. At least it seems that way. And 2, the lagoon will be customizable. I don't know with what, but they say that it will, so that's very exciting. It's a very cool and unique option for something that we've never seen before from Custom Modding. Next up, OmaTana dropped a list over the weekend showing off what mods she has with Giant Software and the statuses, or stati of those mods. Her 4 fields, Tiny Workshop, Granny's Farm Shop, and Small Farm Productions are all pending testing, meaning that they haven't been tested yet. As for Open Air Garden, it is showing as testing completed. The 4 fields is being tested for a second time, however, we don't know if the testing completed means it's finished PT testing, or maybe it's finished console testing. Usually this means it is finished PC testing before moving on, but we'll have to wait and see. And lastly today, CarlTG has some new info on their Sunshine Forest map. This will feature the peat system, allowing you to farm with new options, just like on Tessie Farm. Progress is going good, with a medium-sized railroad sell point being added recently where you can sell wood and other in-game products. And it may not be able to sell wood, but the self-aware segue to the outro does let you know that just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the World Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check those notifications. That way, you never miss videos like this one in the future. Hope you have an awesome day. Happy Monday to you. We will see you later. Peace. Alright, editing is done. I feel like I'm missing something.